Since this is 2 lines, that's why I did in shell, Python shell. Then it's easy to see the result at the same time. For example, if you want to print the odd numbers from 1 to 20, you can give odd 1 to 22, 2 by 2. It will print odd numbers. If you want to print even numbers from 1 to 20, you can start from 2 and go 2 by 2. Then that will print even numbers. So if you want to print the square numbers from 1 to 100, you can say, you can give 1 and 10 here, step in 1 by 1, and you can print x multiplied by x, which is square number.
Yeah.
But 1 to 11, right? Because you know it
Yeah.
will go up to 10, no? 1 to 11. That is square numbers. For triangular numbers, you can say, for triangular numbers, actually, you have to maintain another variable.
Yeah.
Keep it 0 then. Then you can type this. And for x in range 1 to 11, 1 to 10, you can say
Tn equals, right?
Tn equal Tn plus the x, and then print the Tn. So that will happen. That will go and print the triangular numbers. So that's easy. So this is how you apply. Okay? It's 1 or 2 line codes. And so factorials also you can apply. So Fibonacci series you can do. Factorials also you can do. Oh, you can print 1 times 2 times table. That is also possible. You can say for let's say x in or for a in range anything, any variable, right? For range 1 to 13. Again, you can say for b in range 1 to 13. Then you can say print a plus sorry STRA plus x means so multiplication symbol, and STRB plus then equal symbol plus STR, the answer a into b. Okay, that 3 lines, but that 3 lines will give you 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, up to 12 times. Okay, so I think it's very easy loop. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this, right? Same thing. Now you know the concept which we learned from while loop. Without learning the concept, it's a problem. So it might be difficult. But if you know the concept, so of the loop, for will be very, very, very easy. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is it easy, difficult?
If we practice more, it will be easy, but at the meantime, difficult.
So what about the while and for? Just compare while and for.
For is a bit easy than while.
For will be easy than while. That's right.
Yeah, for is easy. Yeah.
Because but we
100%.
learn while, no? Since we learn while, then for is easy. Otherwise, it's like
Hard.
not learned while, then for will also be very difficult.
Yeah.
Now we know the concept.
True. Yeah.
And the specialty of for loop is this. So have you taken the print screenshot of this?
Yes, sir.
So let's copy the same. Application of these loops. I'll paste it in there. Okay. Then, so there are some other applications. For an example, if you have a text, let's say your name. If you have your name, and you can use for loop for this name. For, okay, letter, maybe L over letter in name, you can print that letter. Print letter here. So this is another
Oh,
application of for loop. If you have a list, tuple, or dictionary like structure or string, you can apply for loop for that. So if you want to write horizontally, you can say letter and the end will be space. And nothing means you write horizontally, but you end with space, we'll write the name with space. So this is the applicability. You can apply for a list, apply for a string, and you can apply for a list too. So assume that list or marks list. If mark list equal to some marks like this, you can apply for item in marks list. You can get the item. Or if you want horizontally, oh, it's wrong. You can print horizontally. Right? Not only printing, you can do various operations. If you want to add all marks, total. Let's say total equal initially 0. For, I can say, without printing, I can say tot equal tot plus the item. Then I can get the total. I can sum them up. Not just printing, you can sum them up. You can do anything iteratively. Iteratively apply anything to this. If you want to multiply all these marks by 5, you can say print marks, sorry, item into 5 and end space. Then you multiply all marks by 5 and print it. Likewise, you can apply any operation to the list. Or tuple. Tuple ekkadat puluwan. This is list no. So if I use a tuple means, let's say marks tuple, normal brackets. Still you can print the items in the for I in marks, print I and space. For tuple also you can apply. For dictionary also you can apply. Let's say dictionary. Let's add a dictionary. First item is, let's say first item is 10. Name, okay. There's another item, item 5, some number, some text. Then you can say for K in DC, print K it will print 1, name, marks, and 5. First keys, it will print 1, name, marks, and 5. The keys. If you want to print values, you can say in DC, the K. DC wala kth. Inside DC, the kth item. So then it will print the value 10, 9, 89, and the test. That is for dictionary. And not just for dictionary. Again, you can print this for a set 2. Let's use a set. Set is just braces. But in set, you know, the duplicates will be eliminated. That is the only specialty. So if you have duplicates, and if you say for so you can see not all the items are printed, only the unique values. Duplicates will be eliminated. Okay, understood this concept?
Yes, sir. A little bit okay. Sir,
Sorry,
what is the use of this part?
which one?
Uh, Almost everything what you have done.
Yeah, that is basically so in this loop, if you want to access element one by one, so you need to access. No, sometimes you have to find the total. You have to find the which is the largest in the list. You have to find which is the smallest value, and you have to find whether is any item in the given list. Likewise, so
Okay.
lists, tuples, and dictionaries. These are the main data structures. No, and in files also. If it is a file, okay, let's say this file. This is ENT IM. Let's use this file. I'm going to call this file. So let's use okay. So this is another file. So I'm going to use a new file. This is always required. This loop is very useful. For an example, I can say file equal open this file name enexfib .py for reading purpose. Then I can say for line in F, print the particular line. So let's say let's run this. You can see, so line by line file is read. Line by line, whatever they are in the code line will be printed. So why is there's a space there? Why is space there? Because here also you have new line. After each line you have new line, and in the print also you apply new line. Printing also you apply new line. So, but if you like print line and end nothing, then only new line will be treated at the end of that, and you can see the code. Otherwise, print will add another line to this. Print එකනොත් line එකක් add වෙනවා. this has another new line. Make it අපි enter එක තියෙනවනේ. enter character එක තියෙනවා අපිට පේන්නේ නැති වුණාට new line character එක තියෙනවා. That's why it's adding 2 lines. But if you skip this one, it will be 1 line. So for searching and all, for search, if you want to search in file, so you have to apply this. You have to read line by line. Okay, we will do more applications. So then I think you will, so rather than just telling, we will do more applications in future. Then you will easily understand this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, rather than just telling, because just giving examples won't work, because we have to practically see what are the applications. So basically in you, this is for sure your exam question will be coming from this area. This loop and this line file reading, or reading line by line, or getting taking items from one by one from a list. You will get exercises from these areas, different questions from these areas. Just go through the past papers and see. So almost all the past papers carry one question from this area. Okay, finish writing or finish taking print screenshots. Done or not done?
Wait.
Which part you missed? So this is file reading. Sorry, this is file reading. You should have a file, right? To read, you should have a file. You must have a file, otherwise you can't read. No? And this part is for basically reading list, tuple, dictionaries. This part. To read list, tuples, and dictionaries. I'll add it to the note. Yes, what we learned today is basically the for loop and different applications of for loop, including the in range loop and in loop. For in can be applied for any text, list, tuple, or dictionary. I missed this part, right? Just add this. Okay, so with that, I'm going to stop for today, since I did few extra minutes since I started later. Right. Any doubts before we finish?
No, sir.
So only thing is the copying not. There is the problem. Is that right? Okay, I'll send this document to you, right? I'll send this document to you. I'll carefully format this and send it to you. Otherwise, it's not.
Okay.
I'll carefully format this and send it to you. Okay, then let's see you on next day, and have a nice day. Stay safe. Okay, right.
Okay, sir. Sir, wait, sir. One question is there, like,
Okay.
about Wi-Fi.
Sorry.
It's about Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So, sir, like, Akib,
Yeah, like why haven't they introduced unlimited Wi-Fi in our country yet?
Haven't introduced unlimited Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So basically, it should be a national policy, right? Because some countries, it's like some countries are there where internet is a human right. It's free. So it's by the national policy or by the government. They have set a rule: every citizen must receive free internet. So there are countries like that, but in our country, we don't have such national policy for the internet. Therefore, it is not possible to, so there's like a fair use policy, something called fair use policy. According to fair use policy, it is not possible to give unlimited Wi-Fi, right? Because we have to use like, it's like, even though we have water sources, for fair use, we are not using unlimited water, right? Something like that. The policy we follow is fair use.
Won't they change that in the future?
I don't know. So maybe yes. Unlimited, I don't think, but at least limited. Sometimes it might have a limited internet connection, might give. But
We already have delivery limited now.
no, not like this, not like that. What we are having now. So
Then
country-wise, by the government as a free internet policy, it might come.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Free internet, but not unlimited.
Yeah,
Limited
like
usage.
there is no like amount of data, like how much we should use or something like.
Yeah, there will be a data limit, but normally free and unlimited won't come. Then it's like it's
Yeah.
like over privilege. Free and unlimited both won't come. But sometimes a limited free version. So they initially they tried to introduce, but that project failed. I think the project failed. The free Wi-Fi zones and all. Project failed.
Mhm.
Its own reason.
Good projects fail, sir, in Sri Lanka. Good projects fail.
Yes, the projects usually fail, right? Because our interest is only when starting the project, no, not to continue.
Yeah,
Our intention is to start the project. Then when you start the
No
project,
maintenance.
then donations will come, different yes, investments will come, the commissions will come. That is at the starting of the project, but in the middle, nothing will come. So
Yeah.
only intention is to start the projects. So start another project. So that is the thing. For an example, nowadays I'm working with this Nanasala thing. So Nanasal project is a very good project, which is giving internet access to the villages. But the thing is, when they started project, there was big intention to give internet facility and different facilities to the villages. But now it's almost it's almost over. All the nanosal centers, most of the nanosal centers are now closed, right? Because now they need another project, basically. That's what,
What's the point?
that's what, so the thing. We are in such a country, right? Okay. Anyway, uh, then see you all in next week, right? Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir. Have a nice day. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.